Welcome back. Part 2 of our session 7, episode 7. Okay, we left off as our group of adventurers were finding their way to the Luskan Arms, the local inn of Targos, and the residence of the town speaker, Naerth. No, I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Naerth. Naerth?
I thought it was Max.
Naerth Maxildanarr. Maxildanarr, one word, surname.
You could call him Max.
As you approach this rundown, old-looking place, it's got worn signs of like sails and ships on the front of it. Opening the door, you walk in, and the same kind of state of disrepair and wear greets you on the inside.
They weren't kidding. This place really is a shithole.
The floorboards,
Much worse.
the floorboards before you appear rotting and like cracked, and you can feel drafts of that cold, wintry, chill air floating up from the ground. Looking around, Zane, you notice some of the decor that's here. If you can peer through the age, it reminds you of a town you visited just south of the spine of the world, Luskan.
What do I say? Do I say anything particular?
See anything particular that reflects that?
And it really stands out.
Nothing that really stands out, but it's just like the look and feel, and some of the imagery is directly taken from the city of Luskan.
Yep.
Nothing specific that jumps out at you. An our guy. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, is there like a shopkeep or like someone running the place?
An old guy stumbles out holding a cane or a walking stick and goes, "Hello? Oh my gosh, visitors! What can I do for you? Do you need a room?"
Oh.
Maybe.
Do you have rooms here or?
It's an inn. It was. I think we do.
That's concerning.
There's somebody more lucid perhaps we could talk to.
No, I'm all here. I'm got all the cogs and marbles going on. It's just the years. I have got a room available. I should have two, but one of them's taken.
Permanently, I heard.
Yes. Town speaker has taken up residence in my little inn. Taken a liking to it.
Does he pay you?
Does he pay me? He looks after me. Yes, he pays me a little to pay my way.
But you only have the 2 rooms, and this is an inn.
I can move some stuff out, or if you can move some stuff out of one of the rooms I've been using as a storeroom. You've probably got a second room there.
Is there someone else to stay, or is this the only place in town?
What's wrong with my inn, kind sir?
There might be enough room for
I
us.
think it requires a lot more manual labor than we were anticipating, to be honest.
We don't get many visitors staying at the Luskan anymore.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised.
Perhaps if we cleared out some space for you, you could then, compass the room for the night.
Bloody side quest.
But then you're gonna put all the things back in the morning.
Well, no, see, because then you would have an extra room for anyone else who stumbled in.
But
You
then
would make more.
I've got nowhere to put all my stuff. Everyone seems to end up at the other Wolf's Pelt Inn down the street.
Oh, do they?
But I like my little place here. Hope you do too. It's got lots of charm, don't you think?
How
Lots
many
of
beds
character.
how many beds are in the one room? Is it just the one bed or?
No, they're twin rooms. You can sleep on 2 beds if you like.
That's altogether too many bodies. Why does the speaker choose to stay here rather than at the other inn?
I don't know, ma'am. That's
Why
probably
didn't he
something.
buy a house here in the town?
Is he in?
Is he in my inn? I think
Yeah.
so. He might be upstairs. Would you like me to send word and see if he's there for you?
Whose word?
Sure.
What'd you say?
I said, whose word?
Ah, now I'm confused. How about I go and see if he's there? If that's... I mean, you're gonna try and stay with him? I don't think he'll like that very much.
Is he not very friendly?
Well, I think he likes to keep his room to himself. What do
Maybe
you
I'll
do?
offer him.
How about I go see if he's there for you, yeah?
Yes, let him know that we have word from Bremen.
Word from Bremen. Okay. Are you from Bremen? Wow. I remember Bremen.
Some of us are.
She is.
Oh,
Some of us are.
some of us. Some of
What
us.
do you remember of
Most
Bremen?
us.
Oh. It has a lake. Yes. I don't
Yes.
remember much. It's been many, many years. I remember spending a lot of time at the clock, the 5
Oh, yes, no,
different taverns.
Why don't you tell us the story after you go? Let the
Oh.
speaker know we are here.
Okay, it's a good story. And he heads off towards the stairs, and you hear him sort of get to the stairs and like clunk 1, clunk 2.
Oh, gee. Listen, I don't mind staying here, but I don't know about the rest of you.
Clunk
I'd
6.
rather not.
The other place sounded a bit more promising, but I feel like it might be busy as well.
Rather the speaker. Being away from him is probably safer.
Eventually. Oh, sorry, Maddie, was that a comment to someone?
It was a no, it was a comment to the players.
Oh. Eventually, he reaches the top of the stairs, heads down the hallway, and you hear a fairly strong, confident voice call out, "What is it now, Owen? What is it you bother me with?" And that meager voice calls back, "You have visitors, sir. Some folks from Bremen, they said." Out of my way, Owen. And stepping out of the hallway, you see... what does he look like? Here we go. You see a fairly well-dressed man for the town that is Targos and the place that he is staying in. But I'll make a perception check.
Perception. First roll of the night.
What?
Oh no, I rolled down.
12.
Anybody else like to take a roll?
That was in
Clearly wasn't high enough.
No, I mean, everyone can have a look. Or use, I mean,
I'll have a look as well. Why not? 11, I see just as much as Impa.
Hooray! Tobin wins.
Owen rolls a 24.
Fucking told him.
Very good.
you get the feeling, Torben, as he starts to make his way down the stairs, that this guy, he's just put something shiny straight in his pocket as he made his way down the stairs. And he looks at you all and takes you all in and says, "Ah, visitors from Bremen. Welcome to Targos. What can I do for you? My name is Naerth Maxildanarr, no doubt. You've already heard of me, it seems. How can I be of assistance here?"
Oh, yes, this man, and I point to Tolban, has word from Bremen for you about the speaker, I think. And I push Tolban forward.
Yes.
Tolban is very perceptive about things. Tolban is less charismatic.
Impa doesn't know that. She just knows something happened with the speaker, and that you know something about it.
Something's happened to Speaker Shalescar, you say?
Yes, well, the speaker's been visiting the lake late at night on his way home regularly. Seems to have been interacting with someone there. I don't know anything about that, do you?
Meeting people at the lake late at night?
Yeah. Then chat about it between speakers and towns?
No. That's interesting, though. Interesting.
Why interesting?
Oh. Who that runs a town goes and meets shady folks in the night, yes? Seems curious, seems suspicious.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking also. We followed him one night, and unfortunately he fell in the water at the lake.
Oh,
And,
that's not going to be good. That won't be good for anyone in this place.
no, he was muttering all sorts of things about the character that he was meeting. Shady, not good, and unfortunately that night on the ice he met his demise.
Oh.
He fell in and passed from the exposure.
Oh.
Now I trust you'll be able to keep this to yourself for the moment. We're still trying to work out the implications of this.
Oh, yes.
His exact words were horrible, bitter, cold person. Loved the cold.
Well,
He just spoke in loops.
I don't know who he's speaking of, my dear. There's not too many around these parts which seem to love the cold. Tolban, as you were telling him about Shalescar falling in and meeting his demise, your passive perception catches a slight twist into a very slight grin on his face.
And he, from what I have heard, he had been meeting also with a person with a spiked collar and shaggy furs.
Make a perception check, Impa.
Or an inside check? I'm not very good at perception. But yeah, perception. Here we go. Here it comes. Oh, I hit 21. Holy shit.
21. As you mentioned, this person with the big spiked collar, you can sort of see his eyes sort of widen in surprise for a fraction of a second before he catches himself. That sounds intriguing, I guess. Have a large spiked collar. That sounds fairly novel. I wonder where one can buy one of those.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
Now, by all means, how can I help, my dear?
Do you think the people of Bremen suffer enough?
That is an interesting question. The people of Bremen suffer enough. I think they have. They have in the past.
But
I
not
feel
now.
like there's... Sorry?
But not now.
Well, I feel, given recent events I've just been made aware of, perhaps there is a change on the wind. Perhaps their fortunes are ahead.
Possibly. Do you maybe, perchance, note the election of a new speaker?
I think something like that might have to be arranged.
And what do you think might make them more fortunate?
Well, make a persuasion check. Or charisma, your call.
All of them have negatives in front of them, so
Oh yeah.
Can I
you roll them nat 20s though.
Yeah.
Oh, he rolled a nat 20? Okay, don't mind.
Yep.
Never mind then.
You know,
Nat 20 for a -1 equals a nat 19, baby.
And so your question was, remind me? Why fortune?
What are you referring to when you say more fortunate?
I think that just given the proximity between our two towns, maybe, well, this here Targos is fairly prosperous. Perhaps it should be brought under the purview of my jurisdiction here.
I highly doubt that the strong-willed folks of Bremen will be interested in coming under Targos. No insult to your rule or your ability to govern, but when given the choice, the folks of Bremen, well, we chose to sacrifice fire, not humans. So, you know.
And
I mean no. I mean no. You go.
10 towns does have a nicer ring to it than 9 towns.
It does indeed in this. Listen, so I mean no disrespect whatsoever. But perhaps, perhaps we can find the right kind of advocate to take up the role of speaker, and perhaps maybe you can help me with that.
Maybe.
How? Sorry, you go.
You're fairly new to town before you came speaker, didn't you?
I must say, I've risen up the ranks in this place fairly quickly.
4 weeks, 4 months, fairly impressive.
Well, when you've got a charm as mine, it's hard for people to stay dissuaded. I could be making up words now, I'm not sure.
Unpersuaded.
Unpersuaded, that's the one. Dissuaded?
DM, how rich does this guy look?
Unpersuaded.
What's your
Compared
roll
to, like,
perception was? 21.
Yeah, compared to like everyone else that we've met so far in town and seen, does he look like he's very rich? Or
He looks
you
like
mentioned
he's... Yeah, you get the impression with your perception check earlier that he's trying to carry himself as someone of a lot of importance. But you can tell he's not really from a noble rank.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a noble background.
But he's very much like trying to give the essence of importance.
Not buying it.
And
Knack smell off the bar.
It's a Maxildanarr, if you please.
Of course. What did I say? Sorry.
I have no idea, but it's I'd never hear it again. That'd be too soon.
I thought you said something like Maxil Bathdinar.
Max left the bar. Is what I heard.
I once knew a man who knew. He knew his way around the arcanes, and when he wanted to persuade someone, he didn't always just use his tongue. Sometimes he, uses the wand or a bit of the arcane to get involved. And you're not that sort of bloke, though, are you? You're not into making things happen that shouldn't happen by, fixing the outcome with magic or anything, are you?
My friend, I need no such utility.
In such a crap out of that.
All money.
One thing at a time.
Well, Beatrice is inside checked the crap out of that. We have hit 2 nat 20s in a row.
What?
Oh yeah.
With your 23, Beatrice, he seems genuine. He doesn't have an air of being able to wield magic.
Okay.
No,
does
but
he
that's
seem-
like, does he say that because he knows that he can at other times when he's actually wearing his arcane thing?
Or is
No,
it
no, with
more
your
that
with
he-
your nat 20 for 23.
Elbow Zane to like be like, you know that thing that you did with the detecting of the stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
Okay.
Or is it more that he can use money to get what he wants because he has excess amounts of money being the new town speaker?
No, I meant detect magic. Not divine sense.
Basically the same thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Detect magic's only if they have a spell active.
You don't detect anything with that.
No evil or good.
Nothing.
Okay, well, cool. So he's neither. He's not
mean-
evil. He's not good either.
I mean, it does not just take it does not just take magic to sway people. Coin also works, and you wouldn't do anything untoward like accept money to stop someone from being sacrificed, or to put more people in good standing because they have more money than others. Correct?
Money can tell a lot of tales. You are well learned. Well, wise to these kind of ways. Perhaps we can come to some kind of agreement.
Ooh.
You is corrupt.
What
Let's
agreement would
see.
that be?
Limited access to the
Wow.
city. Keys to the city.
If you say that you are from Bremen, perhaps you and I can help each other out. If perhaps we can make it you the speaker of the town.
And what would you need from me?
Just your word, your commitment, your connections.
I do have a few of those. And what would be
Fantastic.
the end goal?
Sorry?
And what would be the end goal?
Bremen sells a lot of fish, yes? Sells a lot of the knucklehead trout.
So many that we even have whiskey made from it.
Aye, indeed, you do. Maybe we can come into a relationship where that whiskey makes its way through our channels before it makes its way anywhere else. Perhaps that trout that you harvest from the lake, perhaps we take care of the distribution of that for you for a modest fee, of course.
Yes, quite. And Tolman would definitely notice with his high passive perception, Impa's starting to sweat because she's just like totally pretending she has no fucking idea what she's doing. She's just heard stories. Yes, quite. And then
Look, I think we've got a few things to sort out before we start, making sure that the trade routes are a little bit more crooked than they are straight. But look, we're trying to work out what was going on with the speaker, right? And we're looking for the folk in town who've got these spiky necklaces. You know everyone around, don't you? Isn't that your
Aye.
job to be man of the people?
I do know everyone around. This is true. This is part of who I am and how I got to where I am today.
Absolutely.
Um,
So you've greased a few pockets and, Made a few pouches a little bit heavier.
I've come to some business agreements with the people in town. This is true, but this fate of Speaker Shalescar, and I think that's between him and his fate. Yeah, yes. I've thoughts on
I've heard rumors that this druid's been seen in the middle of your town, though. It would seem that a speaker would know something of that, given that the rumors are abounds within your population.
Impa, go.
Sorry, just whilst this is going on, is Greykov standing with us, or is he slinked off?
Oh, please say you've slinked off. Go check his room out.
Because it would be at this point that Impa would realise that Greykov's been very quiet. And he'd be like, who the fuck is he?
I think there was a bit of discussion when I was like away. Greykov would know and would have kept up, but Jared didn't. The plan was so it was a plan for me to go and like.
I mean, like, I
distract
floated it as if, as an idea for you to go and check out his room because you're the stealthiest and the sleightiest handiest.
If you give me a nod in that kind of like in that sense, I would have stuck around in the periphery until it was like, yeah, make it happen. So,
well, Impa would not have done that. It would be up to Beatrice because Impa would not know how to read the social cues.
okay, I will slink away and see if I can find a window or something to get in, because I'm guessing he's standing in front of the stairs that go up to the main door.
Yeah, you're all kind of at the bottom foyer area, I guess, or common area of the inn.
It's like Impus, like, I nudge your foot and like try and sidle you across to stand like in front of the door or whatever.
Like he'll go around the back of the building or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is whilst we're asking him about Shalescar, or whatever the Bremen town speaker's name was.
Shalescar Dorbelgoth? I think so. Anyway.
I don't know. Shale blah 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 blah.
Okay, give me a stealth check, Greykov.
Because you have advantage with our assistance.
To sneak out the door, probably doesn't need it.
Don't roll crap.
Is anyone in the we're outside, right? He's come out.
Well,
We're in
you're
the
inside.
foyer. We're in the foyer. Impa has been nudged to tell her to like get big and like block any possible view of Greykov.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Probably also help.
Are you sneaking out as
And
well,
we're
Zane?
also
No. I was
And
causing
we're also-
distraction. Staying in the way.
and we're pressing the speaker about the shaggy person at the same time this is happening.
Roll again, if you like, to have advantage. With everybody trying to make so much distraction and noise and things.
We are very distracted. This is us being distracting.
Modified 20.
yay, teamwork.
The door just clicks shut as you slip out. And no one seems to notice you're gone. Now, Beatrice, you were asking something before that all happened. Around...
Oh, that was the druid. So, like, you know, there's been rumors abounds in the town's population that the druid was sighted in the town square. You know, given that you're the speaker, one would presume that you'd know about that, even though, you know, you've denied.
If there was such a person amongst us, I would absolutely know about it. And I almost am insulted at the fact that you think that I am not up to my task right now.
Maybe just not as observant or as honest as one might hope.
I'm sorry, is there something I can help you all with? You
Yes,
just come here to
absolutely.
insult
What do you know
people.
about Sigrid Snowshadow? I heard she burnt to death in her house. And then there was a nasty mark left on her door. That was a bit unfortunate.
Who?
Sigrid Snowshadow.
Sigrid Snowshadow?
You know, the one house in your town that burned down about a year ago? You remember that? Unfortunate
Yeah,
event?
and no one's
Like,
rebuilt
the
it
house
too,
that
my dad.
caught on fire from the inside and then collapsed in on itself. And she
Oh.
burnt to death inside. You were here. I checked the dates.
I was here a year ago. This is absolutely true. But Sigrid Snowshadow. Oh, the name is kind of familiar, but Do I know of her? No.
She seemed to like keeping fingers in jars.
What? That's disgusting. Did you pull
Yes,
out the
no,
jar and show it then?
I'm distracting you.
You've got this jar of fingers that this Sigrid character used to own? What do you...
Yes. I
Who
figured
are
someone
you
might
people?
know something about it.
Oh,
We're adventurers, clearly.
we just yeah,
Pick
we
up
came
random
here
crap all over the place.
from we came here from Bremen, and it caught our eye when we came into town.
Why don't we
But-
show him the door? Impa, do you remember where the door went?
Oh, no.
Yeet a door.
I yeeted it, as the kids say. I don't know what it means,
Secret
but
snow shadow.
perhaps we could go and get a drink, and we can discuss, and we can talk more about the trade routes. The routes.
Deals, trade deals.
If
Deals.
this is something
Yes.
you're interested in pursuing, then I think a business meeting we could arrange.
I mean, I
mean,
used to be a lot of
when-
trade.
There is no time like the presents. We could
Oh.
have some food, some drinks.
Oh, sure. Roll a persuasion check.
Can I guide myself?
They have delightful pie. Truly.
Okay. All right. Okay. I will. Oh yes, of course, and I'll of course, I'll just pontificating, as it were. And as I touch myself, I will cast guidance on myself to help with this persuasion check.
Isn't there a verbal component to that?
No, it's just touch.
Uh-huh.
So it's a 13 plus a d4 plus 2, so it's a 15.
1 second. I just need to quickly look up something to see if this is going to work. Oh my god. One second, almost there. Dan, I'm sending you a question.
Okay. I'm sure it's coming.
It's coming. There it is.
Hey, Guys,
Um,
whilst you have time. Oh, here we go.
So, while that's happening, Grakov,
Oh.
what are you doing?
So I'll go around just to the side or the back of the building and see if there's a window up high that I could climb up to.
Okay. There is absolutely a window on the second story you can get to. There's actually two around adjacent corners. One of them, or both of them, have some flickering light coming from the inside.
Can I reach them?
They're about 15 foot up. If you can find a
Yeah.
way to get up that height. Hey?
Can I climb?
Given the current state of the building and fairly rough to falling apart, you've found enough. There's enough kind of footholds and fallen bits of timber that you could probably manage to climb up there with some degree of difficulty.
All right. Well, I'm pretty acrobatic.
Let's do it. Roll an acrobatics check to get up to one of those windows.
Come on, nat 20.
That's pretty good.
Close.
It's
That's pretty
19.
You manage to find your foothold and find a few handholds to climb up just enough to peek through the window. Give me a perception check now to see how much you can see within that room.
There it is. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
25.
He sees through the whole house.
He looks around and he sees a group of people playing in different states on a computer.
With 25, you can make out a small fire in a fireplace on one of the walls. Not the one you've just climbed up, because that'd be pretty hot. You see a character sitting in a fairly comfortable armchair. This person is kitted out in plate mail armor. And you can see that, well, you can make out horns coming off this person's head.
Dun,
You
dun,
also
dun.
see on a desk on the opposite side of the room a small cage with 3 small, it almost looks like birds flapping around inside of it and screeching.
Interesting.
Go in the room.
No, okay. oh,
You can't go in there, you'll
can't
die.
go in. So I guess I will. I'll stay there. Can I just stay there and try and not be? Can I see the door from which he could enter through?
That's kind of on the opposite corner area from where you are.
Cool. Well, as long as I feel like I won't be seen outright, I might just keep an eye there and just sort of hang tight.
Okay. Now, Impa, as you touch your chest to cast guidance on yourself, you were doing guidance for what purpose again? Persuasion.
Persuasion check. Well, I got a 15.
15. He says, by all means, I would love to talk business. Just let me get my coat and... Oh, that's a pretty looking emblem you wear on your armor. What does that one mean?
Oh, I just picked it up. I found it one day. It looked pretty. I thought I would hold on to it.
Indeed, you've had that for a little while? Or just found it recently?
Oh, pretty recently, I'd say. I just thought it would look nice.
Hmm.
Do you like it?
I do like it. I'm actually really curious where you might have picked that up, in case I might find one of my own.
Oh, yes, no, it was, I was fishing one day and it came up before I got some knucklehead trouts. I
Roll a
thought it was
deception
nice.
check.
With the shoe that was on the other end.
Sticks!
You know, I like these stories. I like to hear them. I like to hear the embellishments people come up with. And you are an embellisher. I'll get my coat and you can tell me these tales of intrigue.
Yes, that sounds very nice. Tell me, is there a Mrs. Maxildanarr?
No, there is no Mrs. Maxildanarr. Not anymore.
So you're saying there's a vacant position? No, I'm so sorry.
So I'll get my coat and we shall leave. Are we all joining this business meeting together? Are we all going to form some kind of agreement?
Yes, I pointed at Zane. That's my CFO. That's
Fantastic. I'll just be back in one moment and head back up the stairs. Opens the door. Grakov, roll a stealth check.
Shit.
Come on, it's what rogues are known for. You can do it.
Think still.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, boy.
27.
He opens the door to the point where he just doesn't even pay any attention to the windows. He sees the other character sitting in the chair and says, something really interesting. You can't hear what he's saying. Never mind.
Read his lips.
You can see him exchange. You see him exchange a comment with the other character, who sort of sits upright for a moment, and then leans back down. You can see what he does. He opens his cage. He gets a bit of paper, scrawls something on it, wraps up around this creature's foot, and heads out towards the window where you are.
Oh.
If he's walking over to the window, I'll just drop.
Okay.
Yeah, like
That'll be 1d6 falling damage.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure that out. Or you can give me an acrobatics or athletics check to see if you can land that drop.
I will acrobatics for 15 for 21.
A very sneaky, stealthy drop straight down, just as you see the window shutter fly open, and he throws out this creature. And as you're lying there or crouched down, you look up and you see this small green, almost looks like a dragon, fly off to the west.
Get it!
Is the window still open?
Well, he doesn't leave it open for too long. Like, you've got like 2 seconds before it shuts again.
Yeah, and the is the thing fast?
Yeah, it's small, it's quick, and it's dexterous.
Probably really hard to
Shoot
do.
it.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Do it. What do you do?
I'll give it a go for sure. Yeah. Can I? Yeah. Get my short bow out. Give it an arrow.
Okay. Give us an attack roll with the short bow.
Short bow. Attack.
Dancer!
It's 16.
Hits.
Does he have sneak attack damage as well? Because it wasn't expected
He
to
would,
be
he was
shot.
hiding!
Oh yeah. Cause, well, I don't know.
No, I don't think you were hiding anymore. You could have just dropped down in the snow out of it like a star.
Yeah.
But,
But it wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting it, wasn't in combat. Well, I don't know what fellow DMs, would this be a ruling on give?
I probably would,
Well,
just because
I-
it wouldn't have seen it coming.
Okay.
Same, but I'm not just saying that because I want this to kill the thing.
I'm on for a rule of cool, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm for it. I'm here for it. Makes
I get
sense.
advantage,
Alright.
so I'm just gonna roll
But
the
you're the DM.
see what happens.
You hit it more.
Hit him all.
Just to extra make sure.
Okay, give me a damage roll.
Normally.
If it's
Kill
sneak
it,
attack, then I get my damage.
It doesn't automatically add.
Oh, but yeah, because I had advantage. And
No.
I
I was
yeah,
asking if it automatically added it. I don't know.
No, it doesn't automatically add.
So
Sorry.
it's, is it 46 for your level?
I'll just double check.
It's 20d6 at level 2,
That's
right?
fine.
For sneak attack.
1d6. Let's go. Oh,
Oh no!
snake eyes.
As you
Six
unleash this arrow, it just makes this very quiet ting as it lets loose from your bow, hits this creature in the wings just enough for it to lose its flight, and it starts to fall to the ground. A second
Track it
later,
down.
it's
Track it down.
in the snow.
Double dash.
I will stealthily try to go to it.
Okay.
This is how Greykov dies. He gets killed by a messenger dragon.
In the snow by himself.
I'll stealth if I can. 12 or a 20.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
And yeah, is it dead?
It's dead. Yeah, you took it down. It's pierced with an arrow from the flat of your back. Golf clap.
Bundle it up. Get my arrow back if I can. Wait nearby, like at another building or something, and wait for the rest of the party.
Oh, because he can't read.
Did you get the letter? Did you get the letter? Or did you just leave the body?
Oh, I grabbed the whole thing. and it's got the message tied to it.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, like a
Yep.
carrier pigeon.
Just holding it under his cloak.
Yeah, I'm just gonna the whole thing. Yeah, and then just wait.
Well,
Hey
that-
guys, look what I got.
okay. What's his name? Maxildanarr comes back down the stairs. Got his big coat on. He's like, "All right. So, where should we go? Do you have a place in mind? We can have a conversation right here, or we can go down to the Three Flags."
Oh no. Your coat is quite magnificent. Oh my. No, we were going to go to the kitten shuffle.
Oh.
Have some after-hours entertainment that we were looking to view.
The Triple Shuffle. Yes.
Oh, that's what it's called. That's why people were giving me strange looks.
And what is this after-hours entertainment that you speak of?
This is one of those ducks.
Ducks is
I've
the
heard
entertainment.
there are- Whoa. And other things.
Impa.
Yes.
I've cast message, I guess. Like he might not know about that. He's the speaker, and it's an underground fight club. You idiot.
No. I understood that.
The name of the episode does.
Look, the Trip and Shuffle is not a particular establishment that, I really revel in. Plus, it's not a particularly quiet location for a business conversation.
Well, that's good though, because then people can't hear what we're talking about.
This is true.
There are more secret and, well, not secret, quieter places, more private places than being in the rowdy
Oh,
filth of the Trip.
oh, would you like to be in a private place with me? I just met you today.
Whoa. You'd see him get a little bit flushed. Didn't you just become a free agent like yesterday?
A what?
Didn't you become a free agent like
I mean,
yesterday?
They were only married for like 10 years and had 2
She-
kids. What's that
Okay.
about?
Some people have different ways of grief, okay?
So she's heard stories. She's heard stories that were passed to her through Boz about Boz's birth father, and she's trying to be
Oh.
like that.
Oh no.
She's also been drinking, so she does.
Yeah, to her credit, she's doing it really badly.
Too
Yeah.
much day drinking.
I saw the not genuineness of it.
He says, no. I think you misunderstand. I think I just meant somewhere where we could all discuss this kind of business arrangement without too many eyes, too many ears getting in the way.
I wasn't in particular mood for an orgy today, anyway.
I'm gonna return to the front of the building
Okay.
because they're still in the foyer. So I'm
yep.
imagining so I'll just wait like as if I was just outside.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really keen on staying here tonight. I want to go check out the other tavern, the Wolf's
Yeah,
Pelt.
I'm down for that too. Wolf Paddle or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I might go do that while Impa goes and makes the business dealings with Tobin. Just so that we, double our time. So by the time we actually finish the business negotiations, we have somewhere to stay.
And how long until fight bits, DM?
Oh, we can jump to that whenever you want.
Oh, if it's too loud and crass for you, perhaps then we should meet up at a later time because, we do have prior engagements this evening, and these dealings could take all night.
Some negotiations can take a while. This is true. I try to be fairly thorough. making sure every I is
I-
dotted and every T is crossed, so
I-
to speak.
Do enjoy a very thorough man.
I'm not sure we're speaking about the same things anymore. I'll tell you what, how about you take the afternoon, you sleep off whatever the trip and shuffle has given you already today. And maybe we can continue this conversation tomorrow.
Oh, Tobin, perhaps that is for the best.
I think so.
We shall meet on the morrow
All right,
and
well,
discuss business.
that actually works for me, because then I can build a good proposition for you and the people of Bremen.
Yes, that's a good one.
Hopefully, it's not too much of an indecent proposal.
Oh, no. Everything by the book, everything agreeable.
I
Well,
look forward to it.
Everything consensual.
And
Everything
Impa just holds her hand out.
he takes it and kind of like, not quite sure what to do with it, and shakes it a bit. And then, I will see you tomorrow, people of Bremen.
Of course, yes. And Impa very hurriedly walks out.
Okay, so you're exiting the Luskin. Where would you like to go? Would you like to try and find the Wolf's Belt Inn, or
Yes.
jump
I was
forward to...
wrong. You just kind of get away so that I could go find Greykov and make sure he was okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk outside, you see Greykov kind of walking back towards the front door.
They have something interesting that someone who can read would probably make some sense of.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
You're a literate buffoon. Gimme.
Well-
Beatrice is very good at that.
Yes.
Perhaps not here. Maybe we should head
Oh, yes.
back somewhere else. Or just not do it out the front.
Yeah. Oh, also, I'm very unsure. Do I have to sleep with that man?
No, he wasn't interested here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I just heard stories, and I tried to do what I heard in the stories, and
It was
I didn't like
bad.
it.
You tried.
Unsuccessful.
Yeah. Okay, maybe someone else can do the talking next time.
Do we have a charisma character?
No.
We have a paladin who's all about charisma, though.
Charisma?
Not this one.
Oh, we are really fucked.
Okay, so out the front, you've got this you've met up with Greykov again. Where would you like to go?
But
You guys
why
want to
didn't
do
he
Fight
like me?
Club?
Yes.
I don't necessarily want to do Fight Club because I'm a wizard. So
What
I might
time is
go
it?
It's
in game.
I'm gonna jump it forward. It's pushing about 5:30 now.
Okay.
I want to find out what Greycob's got in his hot little jacket.
And we do need to get somewhere to
Is that a
sleep tonight.
euphemism?
I said jacket, not trousers.
Checking, just checking.
He's not my type.
Well, as we're waiting, I'll just hand you a small reptile carcass.
So romantic.
I got this for you.
So while you're
Like
walking,
a child bringing me a dead lizard. That's great, truly.
we'll say that while you're walking back through the streets of Bremen, Targos, you do locate the Wolf Pellets Inn between the Luskin Arms and where you're heading to at the Trip and Shuffle. So the Wolf Pellets Inn is right in the middle of town, right there.
Very good. I will secret the lizard in my pocket.
I want that back when you're done with that.
You should not eat that.
But I don't think I'll eat it.
Well, should we get some rooms and discuss?
Yes. I shall read. Can I read the note? I'll
Yes,
like
you
skip
should.
off the bird. The bird, there's a note
Yeah.
at the end.
You read the note, and all it says is, opportunity open in Bremen. Await further instruction. We're close.
Is it not addressed to anyone?
It is not addressed to anyone.
What direction was the bird flying?
Down
It was
into the
west.
ground, apparently.
Well,
No, it was flying west when it was let go. What though?
It started to
wasn't
like
it?
flick up
It's
towards the
metagaming.
west.
The open in Bremen, wait for further instruction. We're close.
We're close here.
Haha! I got a quote in full. Haha! Suck it.
All right. Does
Which way?
somebody else want to do the talking when we go inside? I'm not.
Oh, I think we
Hey.
all equally suck, except for Greykov. He's got a +0, so he's the least.
I mean, I don't. I don't feel nice after talking to that man.
oh, no, I got a +1.
Charisma.
Well, I got a +1 persuasion. Yeah, no, you didn't do that well with persuading him to take a thorough check of his T's and I's.
Do you go into the wolf's
Oh yeah,
pelt?
we need those.
Yeah. So as you
Yeah,
open the
we
door, like
did-
this, the smell of smoky fish cooking hits your nostril straight away, and it smells intoxicating. You hear the sound of children laughing and giggling and playing, and a voice rings out. Hello there, guests. How can I help you today? My name is Theobald.
Children, thank you.
I'm sorry, say again?
I said board, please. Stands children for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 rooms available today. Is that going to be enough for the 5 of you?
I mean, I'm sure.
Shipping together to save money, like I feel like that's.
I do not
Beach,
mind.
Beatrice and I could share a room with 2 beds. I mean, and then the boys could stay in a room too.
I've kipped in with Greykov plenty of times. Don't worry, he doesn't advance on anyone.
Well, look, I'll tell you what. How about I dish out the keys, you guys sort out who goes where, and we'll talk about the exchange of currency and...
How much currency? Just like as a
It's 5 silver per room.
I mean, it is not.
I mean,
It's
I
look at the views of the harbour you have in this establishment, and as you look around, like the place is kept really nicely. You see 5 young girls, daughters of these 2, hurrying around, sort of making sure things are spick and span and tidy, and looking after the place.
I don't want to sleep in a shithole. So
I mean, I can.
I'll
I'm
flip.
happy to pay for. Oh, you want to pay? Okay.
I
So
have money. I have thrown around meat money.
15 silver, and do we have an agreement?
Are we sharing people? Like 3 rooms
Yeah,
seems
3.
a bit much.
Oh, right. You think we
Im-
should have
it-
like,
You just want
Yeah.
2?
Well,
Just 2.
Impa would prefer that if she has to share a room, it was with a female, another female, not with strange men she doesn't know. Like she knows Tolban, but also she stayed in the house with Tolban when Boz was there. Also,
That's okay. If anyone comes anywhere near you, I'll just fire them.
I'll let you 5 sort it out. Here's 2 keys. I'll take
Thank you.
10 silver, or the equivalent of 1 gold, as if you were. And enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
oh, and we have Tali as well.
no,
you
she
have-
can find her
oh,
own
Wait,
room.
3 a room. Oh, wait.
3 a room.
Is your room gone?
Jorgen is MIA.
Let's just sleep on the ground, yes? Can we just give him a nice treat?
Just next to the fire.
I don't even need to sleep very long, so like, it doesn't bother me. I'm probably going to be spending a lot of the night watching the door of that trip and shuffle inn.
Oh, you're heading to the trip and
You
shuffle.
mean the Luskan Arms with the tiefling? Or
No,
the other
the
one?
one with my old gang members. I'm basically
Oh,
trying
right.
to find out where they're staying, so I'm going to follow them.
Okay, well, Beatrice, did you want to share a room?
Oh yes, that would be most agreeable.
Don't forget about Toffee.
She can find her own lodging.
Oh yes. Are you sure that I can't just bunk with you guys? I mean, I've not stayed in this place before, and given the last place we were just at earlier, don't feel completely comfortable here.
This is much nicer, and you can write all about the room that you have to yourself, and you can pay for it yourself.
Oh,
Unless you want to share a bed.
okay. If you guys don't want me in there, I understand. I'm just an extra. It's okay. I'll go and sort out my own room. There is one spare after all. She heads downstairs to sort out her own room.
Okay, whilst Tali's gone, okay, everyone, in one room, we should probably talk about our plan for the evening. We have things that we want to do.
Sounds
No? Okay.
What are we doing?
Yeah, well, fight pits, obviously, but also Greykov, what is with the reptile?
Oh,
yeah.
It had a note. This Max something at the bar. He went and he let this creature go, but it had a note attached to it, like it was like a carrier pigeon or something.
Messenger lizard.
Messenger lizard.
It says opportunity open in Bremen. Wait for further instruction. We're close.
I managed to shoot it out of the sky. It was pretty good.
It's very impressive. Very impressive. Hey, look, shooting something out of the sky that's moving like that after you land on the ground. I'm trying to be quiet. That's it's legitimately impressive. Not to mention the fact that this message been intercepted. It's hugely valuable.
Oh yeah, there was some tiefling in there as well.
Wait.
What?
What?
There was some tiefling in an armchair that I couldn't quite move because
Didn't he say there was no? He didn't know any tieflings.
He did say he didn't know any tieflings.
What an absolute mother!
I knew he was lying. Nobody can resist my charms.
This is true.
Well, I mean, do we ditch the fight pit and go string him up by his innards?
This tiefling person you saw, what were they wearing? Do you have any idea or anything? Do you see any logos or emblems or?
Jared doesn't really remember.
He was
so
wearing
much.
full
Full plate armor. That's right.
Full plate and horns. That was about it, wasn't it?
Mm.
Full plate armor.
Plate armor. Yeah.
Gotta be cold than that.
I mean, we do have the invitation for tomorrow to meet with him, and I think we might be in a better position. We could possibly plan after the fight pits. I mean,
I somewhat agree with this.
Well, I'm sure if you watch the front entrance of the speaker's lodgings, that tiefling would come out at some point, unless they are having a time together.
Oh, maybe that's why he wasn't interested in your charms.
that can be the only reasonable explanation.
But anyway, that's an idea. If this person is worth speaking to.
I mean, that would not be the worst. They could give us a lead. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but he seemed to act a bit coy when mention of the shaggy person was made.
I didn't notice that.
So fight pits. Then
You seem very keen on the fight pit, so I think we should knock that off. For
I would like to hit something.
You want to fight that duck? Is it the duck you were mentioning before?
No, I just wanted to know if anyone had ever fought a duck, because that would be very funny.
I think you would be a good match for Mr. Heavy Hands.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he means wink, wink, nudge, nudge, topple him one.
Oh, I could probably do that. Yes.
Wait, we're talking
That's
about
I wanted to see.
fighting? Talking about fighting.
Oh, I thought you wanted them dispatched. That's not what you want.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wait.
cannot ask people to do that deliberately. I mean,
Okay, well, if he has an unfortunate accident and Impa gets a little bit too mad, then
I mean,
he would at least go to bed a little bit sore and a bit softer than he would otherwise.
oh, so just rough him up a little.
I could
We could go
definitely
back
do
and
that.
this supply. We could. I'd do it.
I mean, all we know is that there is a fight pit, but we don't know if what is allowed, what is not allowed.
Well, maybe we should check that out first before we go entering it.
And it's also a way that we could potentially earn a little bit of coin. We have been spending our bits.
Yes, you have.
And if that doesn't work out, then Greykov needs to go hunt more meat.
So off to the trip and shuffle.
Indeed.
I will disclose that myself included with the gang I used to be in were all marked by some arcane symbol, and I'll show you, like, there's a literal X on the back of my neck. Like, that kind of looks like a tattoo, but it's like, never come off.
Interesting.
We were all branded with this after a particular job, or a heist, or a robbery that we conducted.
Did it go wrong?
Then when we all realized that we were all branded, we all essentially went our separate ways, and I would assume that is because everyone is going to be hunted at some point, or whoever we stole from is powerful and a bit of a jerk, I guess, or really doesn't like having their stuff stolen. So
Funny that.
no, I came up here because I thought, anyone that hell bent on finding the people who did this are in it for the long haul. So that is why I made myself scarce. So those people are here as well, and if they get captured, they could blab about me being up here as well. And anyway,
so I should make it so they can't talk more about you.
Yeah, punch their teeth out.
well,
I can.
that is why I approached them earlier, because I was going to see, if they would settle me out, or if it was their idea, or if they were just going along with the pack. But it became evident that they had no regrets about perhaps leaving me to be a decoy for their escape, and I didn't take too kindly to that. But also, I know that they were throwing me out, especially if they have pincers on their toes.
Why? How much money bounty do you have?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll be killed on the spot, or if I'll be brought back for some horrible genocide, or if it will be legal or not. I don't know.
Well, consequences and all that.
Well,
She has a point.
I am happy to do what I can to ensure that they do not come after you or anyone. You're part of, this pack now, I suppose.
Ha ha, you belong somewhere sucked in.
well, I couldn't outright ask for you guys to particularly do that, but if we could, I know I will be staking out the building to see where they live and what their weaknesses are, and perhaps
Pie. Their weakness is pie.
take them pie. They both sound pretty keen on the pie.
It was a good pie. I've had many pies, and that was probably one of the best.
Two. You had 2 pies.
It was very good. Who gave the? I didn't pay for the pie. Are we in trouble?
No. I bought pie.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
But okay, we have somewhat of a plan. And
Yes, you
if you punch something, Tolben, would you like to bite some people?
No, as I said before, I'm likely to rip a throat out as a direwolf. And everyone keeps talking about not killing people at the moment in this fight pit, so, I feel like I'm the last resort.
Yes, when the killing becomes necessary.
There's a
Okay. So it's just me in the fight pit. I feel a little bit lonely.
Oh, I'll be there to cheer you on, obviously.
Well, I can't do 2 on 1. That's a bit unfair. But if it comes to it, I'll stand by your side.
Okay. Should we just wait here, or should we have some more drinks and then see where the night takes us?
I don't need more drinks, but don't know about you. If you want more drinks, I'm happy to drink some more.
You all kind of chill out in a room, gathering, and as you're talking about the plans and what you're going to do moving forward, you can see that without realizing how much time has passed, and you see that bright aurora appear in the sky out the window, which gives you indication that the night is now closer to 10:30.
Oh wow, we talked a lot. That was a lot of deep and meaningful.
Sorry, I tried to keep it short, but anyway.
No, we value your sharing, Breakov.
There's been a lot of that lately.
I mean, we could stay for longer, and Beatrice could tell her story as well.
Or
We
you
don't-
could meet Miss Fight Club.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah. I agree. We probably should get going.
Okay, so who's heading to Fight Club? Everyone?
It's like
Or just 3?
just the 3 of us, I think. Well, looks.
So so I'll go. I spoke to Heavy Hands about fighting him, but I would rather not lose hit points.
Could always just arm wrestle him.
Yeah, unless I like, because then there's Pops as well, and I'll need hit points to take her out.
She doesn't like you.
Okay, you reach Trip and Shuffle by about 10 to 11. Let's say 11 o'clock by the time you get there. The place is busier than you've seen it earlier in the day. There are people everywhere. And you order one more round of drinks, or actually no, Russ sees you walk in and just comes over. So you'll all be competing in this evening in the pit?
Can we first find out about the rules?
What are the rules?
The rules. It's
Is it armor, no armor, weapons, no weapons?
no weapons. This is just one-on-one strength and ability to not get hit. Yes. No armor, no weapons, and absolutely no this magic of any kind.
Yep, I'm out.
But it's good fun. We all have a good time and nobody get dead. Well, not too often anyway, and we all make a little bit of money on the side. But if you are going to compete, I am happy to offer any combatants a free mug of ale on the house.
I mean, if you can make that like a stein of spirits, I'll definitely
Absolutely. One midi of house beer. There you are.
Well, spirits, as in a harder liquor.
Yes, no, I understand you. I just give you one small tankard of ale. There you are. That's the house combatant beer.
I
Take a
guess I'll
sip.
go
Is
in
it
as
just
well.
ale?
Yes, you're welcome to buy more, of course, but
Is it 1-on-1 or is it like 2-on-2
oh no,
or
absolutely just one-on-one. Otherwise we get too much blood and too much mess and too much cleanup. Just one-on-one. Plenty of spectators. The more the spectators, the more the money floats around.
all right? And if I don't know why I'm trying to copy your accent. It keeps happening. I don't know why. If
Brushes
if-
off.
and if someone dies, they die. It's not. It is part of the fight. Yes.
There's death in death, yes?
Goldman's like, what?
Yes.
Very wise.
Who else is competing tonight?
Oh, who do we have? We have on the card.
Is there
Yeah.
a duck?
There's no duck.
Okay.
We have is a large green gentleman over there in the middle of the room. We have some other people who have already found their way downstairs. One is particularly interesting, very fast, very pow pow pow. I'm very excited to see this one. We have 6 other competitors ready to take the ring with you.
I look over. Is Greykov? Did Greykov come with us, or is he outside?
I'm outside the door, and I've just done a visual confirmation that the 2 heavy hands and pops are where they were, and I'm guessing they still are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still sticking out the front, so just sort of leaning on the
All
wall
right.
near the door.
So you're not near where Impa is.
Move yourself.
Oh, sorry. I'm outside the building.
Yes.
So
Okay.
move myself this way. I don't even know what I'm
Okay.
Straight. I'm here.
I suppose I will take on the big person, the big orcish
Oh,
gentleman.
really? Well, that'll be interesting,
will.
won't it?
Well, two titans, as it were.
I know
Aha.
it'll be blood and stuff
Oh,
everywhere.
boom.
We love it. All right. We're almost at the time. So why don't you look? Let you. Some people have already started to head downstairs. You head downstairs. You start to size things up and get yourself prepared. You and anybody else who's wanting to have a crack, as it were.
Is it like a round robin thing where the winner takes everything, or you just do your fights and if you win, you get some coins?
You just do your fight, and if you win, you win, and you win. And if you want to have a bet before you have your fight, you're welcome to, because absolutely everybody else around the ring will be having bets.
Very well.
Okay.
Yes? Okay, great.
All right.
So
Who do I talk to about placing a bet?
You want to talk to Alda? I can take a bet with you, absolutely. We can talk to anybody else you see around downstairs. We'll be willing to have a conversation with you about having a bet. Or you can bet with the house. The house is downstairs. Okay. As it approaches
Okay.
midnight, more and more people make their way out of this place and downstairs. Gregov, are you heading, following suit? Or staying out?
I will go down to watch. I just don't want them to see me.
Okay.
So if
Well,
I
they've-
can achieve that,
They head down, as with everybody else, and if you... Oh, what's this? No, that's not what I want. You can follow up behind them if you so wish. That's not the
I'll
one.
do that,
This
and
one.
I'll give Impa 6 gold pieces.
Okay.
Oh,
And this is on you to win.
wait. Okay, I was going to bet like 1 gold on me and 1 gold on the other person because that way I don't really lose anything. I mean,
You don't
I'm
gain
thinking.
anything either.
Well, I want you to turn this person into a paste.
But I said no. Okay.
He has a point. Not too tough to hold hands and get a scratch.
Okay. So if I remember, DM question. So armor, yes, but fists, so no weapons.
Yeah, unarmed strikes only.
Okay.
As you enter this downstairs kind of VIP area, you see a number of faces that you saw upstairs and some other faces as well. You see people who are starting to strap their hands up and get themselves kind of psyched up for a fight. You see one other character, but most of the characters are sitting with groups of people who will kind of get themselves G'd up. One such character you see, Tolbin, you especially make this out the corner of your eye, sits by themselves in a corner, almost just keeping a watchful eye over everything going on. You see a shield dwarf, female shield dwarf, not wearing any armor at all, but just sitting by herself very quietly and just watching. As you all enter the room, a hush falls over, even your new faces appearing in this more secretive area. All eyes are on you as you enter.
Do we? Where do we bet? I need to place a bet. I have money.
The person nearest to you here turns to you and says, "You're betting? You're betting on what? On you?
On myself to win? Yes, of course.
Against who? Who are you taking on down in the pit?"
It doesn't matter who she's taking on. She's gonna turn the pace.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Why don't you just point us in the right direction and keep your sharp tongue to yourself?
oh,
Absolute best.
Rare.
certainly. And she
Different
says, she
side
points,
to Tolbin.
"I don't know who you're fighting yet, but if you want to make a random bet, you're welcome to over at the bench." And she points in the direction over here.
Impa, this isn't like an afternoon drink down the pub in Bremen. These people, we can't show them weakness. Boz and I didn't. Look, I'm not going to tell you anything about you don't know. But Boz and I have been places and we've done things, and some of it was quite shady. Look, when you're in here, when you're in here, don't show any weakness. You're not a kind old mum. You're a machine of death that's going to thump some poor dude in the paste. Understood?
Oh yes, no, I definitely get that. I've done the whole beating. No, I was gonna say beating meat, but that doesn't sound very tough. It sounds very sexual. Yes, I'll destroy, and I sip the rest of my middy of beer, and I'm like, this does nothing. Spirits, give me spirits. I'm ready.
Oh, really ready, are we? Okay, here's just one spirits, yes, one glass of spirits. This shit will knock you flat.
Start with that, and I'll have a quick shot of it.
Okay.
How bad is it?
It burns. It burns. It is not a tasty kind of beverage. It hurts, and you can feel it straight away. It warms you up, but it also makes you feel a little bit.
Okay.
It's perfect for what you need right now because you need a distraction.
All right. Okay. You're the house. I don't know who I was told there was a house down here,
That's
but
us.
I don't see a house. I see people.
This is yes. Yes. It's a term, a colloquial term for. Never mind. It's far too difficult to explain. But you're placing a bet, yes, on you against.
I'm gonna fight. I look around and I see if I see the big one.
You do see. I've got to find him now. You see, Royd and Heavy Hands and Pops in that corner. I forgot to drag them in. And as you walked past, they catch your eye. And Greykov, are you making yourself known? Did you come downstairs? Or are you still trying to be quite quiet?
I'm gonna. I don't want to be called out to fight, so I'm just gonna be as invisible as I can.
Okay. And as you point over towards Heavy Hands, they're like, "Oh, okay. How much are you betting? How much do you wager on that? You win, you double your money."
I'll do 7 gold.
7 gold it is.
So, 1 of my gold, 1 of Grey, 6 of Grey golds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just hear this person call out over the din of the room. Heavy Hands, you're up! Chairs clatter to the ground as Royd Heavy Hands Turlac stands up. Somebody called my name.
Where's the fight pit, DM? I can't see the fight pit.
Oh, we haven't got there yet. You're looking for the fight pit? You'll find that downstairs and to your left. That's to your left, not to your right.
What's to the right?
All right, I head downstairs, wherever that
Okay,
is.
we find ourselves in the next bit.
I need some pump up music. Where's the Eye of the Tiger? I'm ready to go.
Eye of the direwolf.
Eye of the direwolf. Eye of the duck.
Dun, dun,
Eye
dun,
of the duck.
dun, dun,
I keep
dun,
gotta drag all you clans on here.
Rising up, back on the pond.
Okay, so
Got
you
some
reach
honky, got
this
some glory.
next stage down the hallway, and you're advised to head to the left. There's another few bookies
way.
at that bench there, which I forgot to put on, but there they are. They were like, fighters to my right, to your left. Partakers in gaze to the left, to your left. No, my left, your right. Ah, that way. Fighters that way. Gaze is that way. Fighters that way.
Wait, which way? Am I going the right way or do
You
I
are
go
going
the wrong way?
right way. Yes. The one that
I am
says-
going the right way. Okay.
Okay, heading onwards.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's do it.
Alright, the fight pit is on. It's already getting warmed up in here. As you walk in, you see 2 people kind of sparring, getting themselves just warmed up. And I will get you guys dropped on that. Oops. Okay. Heavy Hands is there. Where he sees you, goes, where Greykov? Where Greykov? I want to take on Greykov, as old comrade.
Greykov is around, I believe. But first, I want to go with you.
You take me, yes? We shall see. We shall see. Okay, how this is going to work. You can choose to roll either a strength, an athletics check, or an acrobatics check. Okay? And it's just a competitive roll against whatever one I choose.
Alright, let's goes athletics for 15.
Against against an 8. So how do you land this first blow as Heavy Hands tries to just bring in the big haymaker?
Yeah, I duck under the haymaker and I come back up with an uppercut right up under the chin.
Oh, it's like, oh.
I was told to break a jaw, and I'm going to.
You're like polite.
You're faster than I think, yes. And go again. Oh, sorry. Now you have a choice between, if you want to try and you can do other things between these different fight rounds. Whatever you want to try and do. You can try and intimidate. You can try and be sneaky, or you can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Dodge.
I will use my medicine to look for my perfect strike point.
Okay, do that. Make a check. Use your medicine.
Medicine
Oh.
for a 10. Bleh.
Hard to tell because his heavy hands is just sort of holding his chin and shaking it off. You can't quite see where the next hit point's going to come from. Make another athletics or acrobatics check.
The athletics is a 6. That's bad.
Too heavy's 21.
Come on, that's a bang.
As you try and just hit him with a straight right punch, he doesn't move. He takes it and it's like, and then just the right hook, bang, into the side of your head.
Do I take damage or?
No damage. It's best of 3 out of 5.
Okay.
One apiece.
Hmm.
Okay. I will. I'll use my insight to see if because he's been mentioning Greykov a lot. So I want to see if he's looking around for Greykov, and when he's distracted looking around, that's when I'm going to go for a flick at the nuts.
Okay, give me an insight check. Look at him nuts.
Oh my god! Fuck, that's a 4.
He's-
Sorry, 9.
He's asking, but he's not looking around. He's like, you bring Greykov. Greykov needs to be here, not you. Go again.
Another athletics.
I wanna kick this
Athletics
guy's
or
ass.
acrobatics? Your pick.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got a 16.
16 to his 11. How do you take the next hit?
Yeah, literally. It was like, oh no, he's over there. Flick of the nuts.
He just goes, where? Oh! You can see him sort of buckle over and stagger back a little bit as it's 2-1 to Empire.
Okay.
That's,
Impa.
that no fair. That's, oh.
Hey, there are no rules in Fight Club. And I try to like pump up the crowd.
Yeah. Roll your next check with advantage as the crowd sees what you've been doing and it's like, yeah! Getting right on board.
Okay. I'm going to just over my shoulder to this guy. I'm just gonna, you know, you should probably just quit whilst you're ahead. You know, I'm doing pretty well here, and I'm gonna do persuasion with advantage.
Hang on. Just,
Natural 20.
wait. What are you trying to do?
Natural 20. I was just like, there's the train. I just like, as I'm like pumping up the cars, turn on my shoulder, and I say to him, you know, you should probably just give up. You know, you're not doing very well. I seem to be doing much better than you are. I'm trying to persuade him to just like throw it.
Throw the towel.
I'll tell you what, you can make your next attack, like your acrobatics or athletics check, with advantage because
Yep.
you've got the crowd psyched up and you kind of like giving him shit at the same time.
Like, okay, so that's
Nice.
a 21.
To a 6. How do you finish him off?
Yeah. As I see him cowering, I think of like the last 2 days, and Impa kind of loses it, and she jumps on him, and just smashes and smashes and smashes and smashes and
Take that,
smashes.
Jared Loretto.
Are we going
Yeah.
to?
Pretty much. She doesn't stop and just pounds his face in until someone stops her.
Oh.
Otherwise, she's not going to stop.
Does anyone stop? I'm not getting involved in that.
Great,
And
great
anyone who
season.
can see, if anyone
Great
can see,
season jumps the fence and runs in to kind of tackle her off.
Breakov or
Sorry. Tolman.
Yeah.
Pretty forgetful
Tolman
of names.
approaches, like Tolman just sees like tears like streaming down her face.
So Tolban jumps in, as does 2 other people jump in and try and just rip you off of Heavy Hands. As his face is now just a bloody mess. And you see, as you get dragged away, sort of whimpering, or not whimpering, but tears streaking your face, you see Russ, the tavern owner. It's like, what are you doing, man? This is not what we do here. This is sportsmanship. You've gone too far.
I was told it was maybe to the death. If it came to that, I was not told not to kill somebody. He's not done yet. He wants to keep fighting.
Just he hands you your 6 gold. Did you wager or 7?
I 7, so it would double. So
Yep,
I get
you get
the
14.
extra, and then rest goes to.
You figure that out. He's given you 14 gold, so you've doubled your money. And it's just take a seat. Have a rest. This. Oh my gosh! And he runs there, tries to make sure that Heavy Hands is looked after a little bit, and gets him stood up and taken away.
Looks like his hands weren't as heavy as you thought.
He's going to be drinking his room.
I'm gonna leave out of this area and sort of head back to out the front of the building. And
Okay.
because if this guy's going to get sent home to his lodgings, I want to know where he's going.
Okay, all right. So Gorekov
Is
sneaks.
down?
Yeah, Pops is down here as well. Whoops, where is she? I haven't dragged her. She's absolutely down here, keeping an eye on Heavy Hands.
Alright. Well, I'll go outside the building to a vantage point where I can see the.
Okay.
And just, yeah, watch and wait.
Okay. You stay up there for a while, as the fight night is quite young. And then Russell enters the arena again. Who's next? Who will take on this legend of the pow 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 fist in the face? Who will take on such a combatant? As where is he? Oh man. As
Whilst
another
he's
combatant enters the arena.
Whilst he's saying that, you know, as Tolban's like trying to like rush me off the stage and like trying to come in. Why did you take me? I was winning.
You were committing murder. I mean, unless you would have been bloody genocide at that point.
He deserved
You've
it.
had a big couple of days. I could just see all of your, anger and grief coming out of our bods, and that was just some guy. There was no need to kill a man because you were sad. We can go punch trees or something.
I wasn't going to kill him. He said he was strong. It's not my
Look,
fault if he isn't.
I don't think you intended to kill him, but let's be very clear, it's exactly what was about to happen.
The person in the middle of the arena looks around, sees someone he hasn't seen before, and points straight at you, Zane. He just gives you the eye. He's like,
I just smile. I just, okay. Oh, what?
I
Put me down. I'll go backwards.
I bet's still
Interesting.
open, or
Choosing your
bets are still open. Bets are still open until the bell rings to start.
um,
I put 5
Another
gold
1
myself.
gold
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm doing that then.
5 gold. Keep track of it, because I won't.
I will.
Tolban, can you bet for me so I can calm down?
Sure. How much?
And not thinking, I put the winnings that I just got for Grey Cobb as well, and I do the 14 gold we just got given.
Oh, I didn't mention you also get
Oh, his money.
you also get 5 gold pieces just for being a winner and drawing the crowd.
So
you got
19 gold
19.
pieces on Zane.
Oh, shit. No pressure.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay.
Absolutely. Just give me a second, Impa. And I'm going to go up to it and be like, I'm just putting 5 gold pieces on.
So, I've lost track of how much gold is being bet right now, but is it like
Just
28?
5 from Impa.
Oh, okay, right. A sensible move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy is like,
Tolman would take.
the guy in the middle of the ring after Zane comes in, he speaks in this completely foreign language.
What language?
Yeah, what language?
Yeah.
What language? Well,
Well, might not be foreign to us.
good point. Let's forget that. He's speaking completely common. Which is, I was trying to think different languages within English, but no, that doesn't apply here. And he says, "You'll be no match for my speed. You'll be no match for me at all. But you are new, and you must learn."
You say so.
Okay, roll your athletics or dexterity check.
Athletics is
Nice.
16.
Solid start.
Oh, to his 6. How do you take the first strike?
First try is just gonna be a jab straight to the face. And I'm going to intimidate, going, not so fast, are you?
Ah, you caught me off guard. Had the bell even rung yet? Ah.
12. 12 for
Okay,
intimidation.
absolutely. So your next roll gets advantage on that.
What's it, athletics again for another roll?
Whatever you like. You can do athletics or
I'm just
acrobatics.
gonna keep going athletics, I think. Oh, you said advantage. My bad.
Let's see them advantages.
14.
14 to all mates.
19.
19. So as you try to make that next strike, this guy just moves out the way and he connects 2 blows really quick, just enough to take him on one. It's like, not quick enough now, right?
Let's see how it is. Can I dodge the next one and then do like a sort of backhand?
You can certainly try if that's how you want to flavor it. Go for it.
Roll for pirouette.
Yeah, basically. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Should turn my back.
He sees you starting to spin and just grabs the back of your shirt, turns you, and just pow straight in the front of your nose. That's 2-1. I could do this all day. I could do this all day, and you can be on your back all night. Don't read that the wrong way.
The question, that. Oh, come on. 6.
oh no.
This time
Roll
he just drops out of sight as he drops down and like leg sweeps you out from under your sweeps your legs out from under you and comes down and drops the elbow on your chest.
Oh.
Lights out. As the crowd erupts as this guy walks away victorious. He stands up, his hands in the air, strapped in I guess whatever they're called, fighting straps. As Russell steps in and says,
Tolman, I lost all the money.
Imper, not that I don't trust your judgment right now, but I kept most of it, to be fair. Would have been plenty for booze, but look, Zane looked. I was watching him when we walked in before. I think his shoelace was undone and a bit loose, and he didn't notice it. And
I
was a bit concerned.
noticed,
His ankle looked a bit, worrisome, so I didn't put all the money on him.
I did notice that his codpiece wasn't properly fastened. But thank you. And Impa gives Tolman a big bear hug. Like it hurts a little bit. Oh, I think I wouldn't mind going again, but I don't know if I should.
You should just take a break. Maybe just take a couple of deep breaths. You've been a very emotional last kind of day for you.
You can see as Tolman talks to her, her eyes are like bloodshot, and her veins and her muscles are just bulging. She's just wants to hurt.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him back the 14 extra gold.
okay.
Here's your winnings from earlier. You only really gambled that $5 you won from winning the 5 gold you won from winning your match. So you're still 14 gold in your hand. And
Oh.
you know, some of that probably belongs to Greykov, I think.
Yes, well, most of it does. I should have more on myself.
As I stand up, is the shield, the dwarven shield carrier in this room? Or is they
No,
back upstairs?
no, she's
Okay.
not in this room.
Alright, so I stare a minute just looking around for her. Is there anyone else looking like they might wander into the pit?
Yeah, there's one guy that's been brought down by Russell. He's like, "Who's up for card number 3?" And this is,
Yeah.
who is this? Baleen Stoneforge. And you see this character sort of almost like they're rage fueled, like had way too much coffee, just ready to rip someone to pieces.
You know.
Do you think because I'm so perceptive that maybe after the initial punch or two, I might be able to roll with advantage because I can see what they're going to throw?
You can certainly try.
Do it, Talbot. Do it, Talbot. Get in there.
Impa, it's been a while since I've punched a tree myself, and I'm a little bit frustrated about all this stuff with Boz. Maybe I'll, why don't you just put a gold on for me? And I give Impa 1 gold to put on.
All right, and I go and I bet Tolkien's 1 gold, and I will also bet for now 2 gold. So the original gold and the gold that I won. So 3 gold on Tolkien to win.
3 gold. Okay.
And I put Greykov's money somewhere safe.
And the bets are played. Yeah, go.
As I'm walking down there, I just gonna give myself a little bit of a twist the neck, think of Boz, cast guidance on myself.
Sure. You enter the arena, or the ring, and the person in front of you is a fairly stout, short woman. Once you get close enough, you can kind of tell, and they are like ready to rip you to shreds. As the bell rings out, roll your check. What does guidance give you again? Guidance gives you
1d4.
D4.
Okay, you can add your d4.
So
Oh, fuck.
I'll start with that. I won't use my guidance yet. So it's a 19 on my athletics check.
Against a 5, how do you take the first hit? This person is just far too distracted by their rage. What do you do?
Tolban's deceptively slow in his dodging the shot as it comes through. So he sees it kind of, just telegraphed what she's about to do when she throws the punch. The shoulder rolls early, the head ducks down a bit. Tolban just kind of bats it out of the way and just kind of slaps her backhand across the face. It's not trying to impact and hurt, just more making it very clear he's in control.
Great. The head gets hit, and the person just like comes back for a second hit without too much worry. What do you got?
And I'm going to roll my extra d4.
That's how you feel.
So a 13 total.
That'll do it. How do you get past this? How do you make this next attack?
So as they kind of close in on me, I just remind them, gotta keep your hands up, gotta keep your chin covered. And as they throw a punch, I just pop to the side a little bit and just tap a little, just right on the chin, right? Just giving a little bit of the old boxing whisperer. Just pop.
Ugh.
Again, not fast, but she's telegraphing, and Tolban's all about being perceptive about what's happening.
She takes this hit in the jaw and staggers to the side, regaining herself, and we'll end our session there for the evening.
Cliffhanger.
Will Tolman completely destroy
Haste.
Haste? But yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around. Thanks for joining us on episode 7 of Rime of the Frostmaiden. It's early in the journey, and the journey is long. But it's been great. So far, so good. Welcome to the fight pit. We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back to finish off this fight. Not next Thursday, but the Thursday after that, which I think will be the 14th of September. Because next week is our off week, our break week from Rime of the Frostmaiden. However, next week, on the 7th of September, join the Demon of Doom and myself as we discuss all things Dungeon Mastery, right here on this Twitch channel at 8:30 p.m. Sydney time.
Yeah.
See you all then. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.